Dear hopefuls, happy Thursday, and you guessed it, it's not actually Thursday, it is actually Saturday, which means it is actually September, but technically this video should have gone up on the 31st of August, so I'm still going with August's theme of would you rather. Raquel, to answer your question of would you rather only be able to watch YouTube or watch Netflix, I think I'd rather only be able to watch Netflix. No, hang on. I said that the wrong way around. I meant I'd rather only be able to watch YouTube because although there's some great stuff on Netflix, I've watched a lot of it, and I mean, yeah, we get new stuff every so often, but you get like hundreds of new videos a day on YouTube. It's great. So I would think I would rather only be able to watch YouTube as much as I love Netflix. That's my, I'd rather watch YouTube. Because there's some stuff on there that, like, you don't get on Netflix. Like, this sounds really silly, but Mr. Beast does, like, challenges, like, stay inside this circle for 100 days and I'll give you $1 million. And I find those kind of things quite interesting. That's probably the psychoanalyst bit of my brain, isn't it? Yeah. Should probably talk about psychoanalysis at some point. But, I looked a lot at psychoanalysis within the context of theatre and plays and things as part of my degree. That's where psychoanalysis comes in. Love a bit of Freud. Sam, I'm going to watch your video now, find out what your question is, and I'll be back to answer that in a second. Okay, so 2 things before I even answer your would you rather question. One, how is Owen at school? Like, isn't he still like a little tiny baby? Like, where is time gone? And second, yeah, the whole 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future, I kind of imagine the 10 minutes as like, as you described it, like Twilight, with like it changing depending on decisions that people make that would affect the 10. Yeah, I see it like the Twilight thing, but yeah. Okay, so the question from Sam this week, as random as it comes from Reddit, if you were in a cage for the rest of your life, would you rather the bars be horizontal or vertical? And Sam makes a very good point about, you know, is they're horizontal, you can climb them like a ladder. My first thought was, yes, horizontal, because you can hang stuff on them. Like, knowing me, I'd probably, like, craft hundreds of things. It'd be like I'd probably get around to making 1,000 cranes, origami cranes, providing I can have some origami paper in my cage, please and thank you. And so like I just be able to put them everywhere, and like, whereas vertical, not much use. I mean, unless you want to take up pole dancing or something, I don't know. Except there wouldn't be room to do that. Like, how big are the gaps between these bars? Like, because if they're wide enough that you could swing around them, then you can just walk off, surely. So yeah, horizontal, because you can hang stuff from them, climb up and down them like a ladder. Yeah. Now I need to think of something as a final would you rather. Okay, so kind of sticking along the same theme as Sam, would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for 10? Swings and roundabouts. Like, a coma is probably the only good sleep I'm ever going to get for the rest of my life, so no, I think, as hard as I think I would find jail, I think I'd rather be in jail for 5 years, because at least you would vaguely still be up to date with current events. Like, I'm assuming you get news and the occasional TV and stuff and books, whereas in a coma, you ain't doing nothing. So like, you would literally lose 10 years of your life. I mean, there's that film, isn't there? Rebel Wilson, cheerleader. Can't remember what it's called. Maybe Senior Year, possibly. And she has a cheerleading accident and ends up in a coma for like a while. And then wakes up and she still thinks she's 17, but actually she's like 37 or whatever. And so she goes back to high school because she never got to graduate high school. Like, So yeah, I think I would rather be in jail for 5 years because A, it's a shorter period of time, and B, I'd still kind of be up to date with current events and stuff, I guess. Let me know. So yeah, that's it for me for this week and for Would You Rather month, and I will see you back here next Thursday. Bye.